Wednesday. Welcome to the On Deck podcast on the LineStar YouTube channel. Alongside my co-host, Tyler Wiemann, I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we've got your top MLB Player Prop Bets of the day, plus, as always, our home run calls of the day. Our picks are all available on all of our partner sites, whether you're playing on Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, Parlay, Play, and if you don't have those apps, go check them out. But when you do download them for the first time, make sure to use the promo code LineStar. You'll get a nice deposit match plus 1 free month of the LineStar app, which is what we are using. We are also using the newest tool from the makers of LineStar, that Props Optimizer. If you haven't downloaded it yet, Tyler, they got to go download it. It's completely free wherever you get your apps. Go check it out today. You can find tremendous edge in the prop market. So again, it's free, so go check it out today. Now, we've got to recap yesterday's picks.
Do we really?
Woo. We have to hold ourselves accountable. We do pride ourselves on accountability here, but we don't love looking at all of those red X's here. But Lawrence Butler, the only guy that delivered for us yesterday. Unfortunately, Vladdy didn't come through. Caglione was 0 for 5 in his debut. Aaron Judge and Schwarber both with zeros on the board there, which is something you don't see every day. In hindsight, I still like those picks. So you know what?
I mean, Phillies went nuts.
Just had the wrong guy.
Couldn't do anything.
So, you know what? We're back at it today. Hopefully, our luck will change. And, hey, it could be worse. We could be as bad as the Rockies, who actually, the silver lining for them, they just won their first they broke the streak of 22 consecutive losses in a series dating back to last year. But they broke that with the series win over the Marlins. So, you know what? Every streak can be broken. Let's get back on track today. Focus in on the player prop market for today. The good news is that even though yesterday was bad, overall the course of the season, we've been crushing it. So still over that 60% threshold that we pride ourselves on giving you guys some winners each and every day. So hopefully we can do that today and get back on track here. So with that being said, Tyler, pressure is on. Redemption is ours. Who are you going to?
Going with Junior Caminero over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projections 3.5, consensus 2.1. He's hitting 282 with 7 home runs and a 359 ISO over the last 20 games. Just been absolutely crushing it. He's facing Kumar Rocker, who, while is a good prospect, is allowing a 6.19 ERA to right-handed bats. I like the spot for Junior in a nice hitting park, warm weather, winds blowing out. Let's go, Junior.
Yeah, Kumar Rocker also giving up a very high home run per 9 rate. So yes. I like the logic there at a very hitter-friendly venue. Just got to watch some weather concerns there, but shouldn't be an issue from what I've read.
Tampa Bay all-summer situation.
Exactly.
That will be pretty much every day from here to the rest on out.
Thunderstorms always in the forecast in Tampa this time of year. For my pick, I'm going to my favorite ballpark, Sacramento. We're going back there because Lawrence Butler cashed for us. We're going back to the Minnesota Twins taking on the Oakland A's, and I'm going actually on the flip side of this to a guy I should have taken yesterday, the Athletics. No Oakland. Although some of our commenters who are Oakland A's fans are saying, you know what?
They appreciate it.
Well, they like that it's Oakland until they say it moves to Las Vegas, and then we can drop the Oakland. But for now, it's okay. That's at least what I've been told. Let me know in the comments, though, if I'm mistaken. But anyways, let's go with Byron Buxton because, quite frankly, I probably should have taken him yesterday. A lot of you guys in the comments were on him yesterday, which was a good call. Over 1.5 bases, which is something he's cleared each of the last 5 games. He's got a 364 average over the last week and loving the splits against left-handed pitching. 357 average going up against Athletics lefty Sean Newcomb, who's giving up a 340 average to righty bats. Plus the bullpen for the A's. I'm sorry, A's fans out there, but they've just been terrible. That bullpen 29th in opponent average and actually have allowed the most home runs since May 1st. So I like Buxton's spot for today. 85 degrees, 10-mile-an-hour winds at an already hitter-friendly venue. So liking the Twins bats for today against Newcomb and combine it with that bullpen.
The good old Newcomb nukes are coming.
Yeah. All right. So those are our top 2 picks. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Buxton and we're going to put that Junior Caminero pick on an entry. If that cashes, one randomly selected commenter will win $20. To enter it in, got to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. You're in it to win it. Hopefully today's the day we can finally put our entry together, cash that entry, and give out $20 on the show for tomorrow. Set off the money guns like we're so used to doing here on the show. Now it's bonus bets time because you know what? There's a lot of different directions to go for today. So any bonus bets that you like for today?
I'm going to go to the Houston Astros prospect Cam Smith over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. Our LineStar projections 2.3, consensus 1.8. He's hitting 309 over the last 20 games and has a 40% hard contact rate over the last 2 weeks. And he's facing Burrows, who has an ERA of 10.38 and a 260 ISO to right-handed bats. So I like the spot for Cam Smith to knock in a ribby, get a run, and a hit.
All right, I'm going back to my game here in Sacramento. I'm just going to do a little stacking here with this game. We're going Carlos Correa over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I did see that this might have been bumped to 2.5. Now, I would probably pivot to over 1.5 bases in that case, but we're talking about a righty bat with a 1037 OPS and a 389 ISO against left-handed pitching, all well above average. And again, a favorable matchup against Sean Newcomb for the A's, who's giving up a 340 average to righty bats. Correa is actually 2 for 4 against him with a home run. And then the bullpen I talked about, 29th in opponent average. So don't mind going Correa instead of Buxton, or including Buxton as well on that entry. And then if I also want to go to the flip side and the guy who cashed for me yesterday, Lawrence Butler, I'm going to go right back to him here today. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI. LineStar's projection here, 2.8. He's been over this 7 of the last 10 games. We're talking about a guy who's had a 346 average over the last week, and he's actually top 5% barreled balls versus righties over the last 14 days. 880 OPS versus righties this season, well above average, and going up against Minnesota righty Zebby Matthews, who is giving up over a 300 average to lefty bats. So that lefty bat of Butler is in a good spot today. Also considering Matthews ranks 266th versus lefties. You got to love Lawrence Butler's spot for today, especially with those nice temperatures, favorable venue. As I've talked about, this has been one of the most profitable places for me over the course of the season. So just going to stack it a little bit. I know it's not going anywhere different, but I will go somewhere different for my home run call. I will say that. So those are all of our picks. Again, check out the Props Optimizer to find the best value in the prop market. Free app wherever you get your apps. Download it today. Now it's time for home run calls of the day. Tyler, where are you headed for a dinger on this Wednesday?
We are going to Juan Soto plus 300 for a bomb. LineStar has him at a 24% chance for a home run. He's going to be facing Tony Gonsolin, who's allowing a home run on 4% of his plate attempts to left-handed bats. Soto has 3 home runs in the last 4 days, 278 ISO to right-handed pitchers, and the Dodger bullpen is not great versus left-handed pitchers. I think there's a good chance for a bomb here.
Yeah, Gonsolin allowing a 2.2 home run per 9 rate to lefty bats this season, but even higher also to righty bats. So I don't mind a Polar Bear Pete pick as well, but that's not where I'm going. I'm going to Cal Raleigh, the MLB's leader in home runs at plus 240. LineStar has him at a 24.1% chance of a bomb today. 23 home runs on the year, 386 ISO against lefties. This is a switch hitter who actually has better splits as a righty bat going up against lefties, and today he'll be facing Baltimore Orioles lefty Cade Povich, who is giving up a 155 home run per 9 rate to righty bats, which is pretty high. Baltimore bullpen also giving up a ton of home runs, which is crazy to consider that we thought that would be such a strength of this team, but they're 29th in home run per 9 rate, and they've allowed 24 home runs in the past month. Only the A's have allowed more home runs in that span. So I think Cal Raleigh, all the conditions are right. This one is at home for him, even though Seattle considered more of a pitcher-friendly park. No one, I guess, told Cal Raleigh that because he is leading the MLB in home runs, and half of them have come at his home ballpark there in Seattle. So I like Cal Raleigh for a bomb today.
Dumper bomb.
Let's go. All right. Remember to check out that Dinger Report for those of you guys who like to place those home run calls. It's a great tool on the LineStar app, linestarapp.com. And yeah, check out the LineStar app and that Props Optimizer if you haven't already. And if you've got any locks for us today that we missed out on, please let us know in the comments. Love to hear what your picks are, including yesterday some people had Byron Buxton. We had some winners in the comments. So make sure you guys are also checking in on our community. We've got a pretty sharp-minded LineStar community, which we so appreciate. So again, it also enters you into our contest. Hopefully we can go 2 for 2 today and right the ship. How are you feeling about all our picks today, Tyler? Last day in the studio for you.
We got to right the ship. Yes.
Last day in the studio.
Tomorrow, so.
All right. Well, good luck to all of you guys in your prop betting endeavors for today. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a good one.